Welcome to NCAA 2014 Week 1. I'm John.
I'm Bobby.
I'm Josh.
And then we're ready to talk about some football. And so what we're going to do is we're going to count down the top 10 games of this week. And there's some big games. There should be some really interesting games going on here. And let's start with number 10. We've got number 96, Arkansas. And they're going to play number 5, Auburn. Now, the big deal with this one is Marshall's not there, but they're playing number 96 Arkansas. Is that going to make any difference?
I don't think so.
You think so?
I think so. I think it could make a pretty big difference.
Not having Marshall.
I think that Arkansas. I think they might make it close in the beginning, but I think at the end it will. I think Arkansas. I think that Auburn's going to still win.
And it's a home game for Auburn.
I think it's going to be closer because Marshall's not there.
Sure. Yes, I agree.
Well,
But
I think that'll be a factor. I think that'll be a factor, but we'll see. We'll see.
So do we all think Auburn's going to win?
I think Auburn will win that one. Number 9, we've got Penn State, who's ranked 92. I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
Yeah, no. We've got Penn State, and they're going to be playing at UCF.
No, actually not. Penn State.
They're not going to be at UCF?
They are playing in Ireland.
What? Oh, Ireland.
Yes.
Wow.
UCF traded a home game
Oh,
for playing
that is
Ireland.
awesome.
So I don't
In
know.
Ireland.
Ireland. Cheers or whatever. I don't know what
That's like
they're
the
Drinking the green beer. Okay, that'll be awesome.
So they'll be playing in Ireland.
Good. We'll
What
see
is-
what the Irish think
Okay,
about
so
that.
that changes like the whole scheme of everything.
So what does that mean? What is that going to mean for the game?
I think that last year UCF went in with Bortles with Storm Johnson, beat Penn State. This is a neutral site. I think Penn State's obviously going to bring more fans, but I don't think it's really going to matter for either team. I think
very
it's just
neutral site.
who's better, and I think at this point in time, I would just go with UCF. But
You're thinking Holman's going to be quarterback, right?
I think Justin Holman's going to be quarterback.
Right.
I like William Sandback at running back. So
even though there's that question about Nick Patty.
Yes.
Right?
I just think Patty, the learning curve, Holman's been into the system. I think that Patty has potential if he can redshirt and he can come in maybe next year. But
I also think UCF has the better mindset because Penn State cannot make it to a bowl game. While UCF can. And
Sure.
I think they're, obviously last year, they did really good. They beat Baylor, right?
Yes.
Inside a BCS bowl.
Sure.
So they're thinking, why not? Let's do that again except get us at the playoffs.
Yeah. Okay, the number 8 game, we've got number 92, West Virginia, coming in to play number 2, Alabama. And they're going to be playing at Alabama, not in Ireland. And so to me, this is going to give Alabama a chance to try out the quarterbacks.
Sure.
It's not a lot of pressure on them. West Virginia traditionally is not a bad team, even though they're ranked really horribly at the beginning of the season. But it gives them a chance to see who's going to be able to start at quarterback.
Obviously, West Virginia doesn't have any Geno Smith anymore or anybody like that. And they're going against Alabama.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
I don't give them much of a chance, but it's not Western Carolina for another. I think
it's not.
I think Alabama can just
It's
sleep on
much
this
better.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'll
Yeah.
at least be a better warm
That
up for
might
maybe a softer team.
And it gives a chance to see, I think it still gives Alabama a chance to see what their defensive backs are going to be like and how they're going to play. Okay, number 7 this week is going to be Fresno State, who's ranked pretty high, about 45, 46 or so. And they're going to be playing USC, who's ranked,
This sounds familiar. Did we already hear this?
ranking number
When did
15.
this happen?
Yes, and so what do we think is going to happen here?
I think Fresno State's going to win this game.
Wow.
Just because it's US. I know, obviously everybody's like, oh, they can do it again.
Sure.
They're going to be up there.
So you think this is going to be similar to what happened with Boise and Washington? Boise. Oh wait, no, that's not. No. Okay, I'm sorry. Basically, you think what's going to happen? Yes, Boise State went and beat. Boise State just went. Remember, Boise State went and beat Washington, then came back the next season and Washington beat them.
That's right.
So
Oh,
what
in
happened in the
bowl
bowl
game. Yes, at the
game
end.
was USC beat Fresno, and now you think Fresno's going to
That
beat
is right.
USC.
That is right. That is what
I don't
happened.
know.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we'll move on. Once again, I think USC, they've got so much to prove.
Sure.
And there's the potential that Fresno could win. Okay. Number 6. This is ESPN's game day.
Which I'd like to go ahead and say
Why is it
how
number
they
six?
chose. I'd like to
I
say
don't
how they chose this is game day.
Well, okay, I've got a theory on this. I've got a theory on this. But you got preseason number one FSU, and they're going to be playing number 30 Oklahoma State, and they're going to be playing at a neutral site. All right, they're going to be playing in Arlington at the AT&T Stadium.
So they're playing in North Texas.
Arlington, North Texas. I don't know. You know, it's one
Jerry
of those
Jones,
yeah,
Palace.
poor folks. But yeah, I don't know if this is just because it's a Cowboy Indian matchup. We got an Alamo thing here. I don't know, but yeah, this is the one that they've chosen. I'm not seeing it. Honestly, I see FSU winning big.
Okay.
I do too.
I don't see it big. I see Oklahoma State give it a fight again. Oklahoma State's probably going to bring a lot of fans. I think it's going to be an exciting matchup. I don't think Florida State. They might be a little rusty coming out the gate. So I think that it should be exciting. I think Florida State will pull away at the end, but I think Oklahoma State make it interesting.
Well, I would definitely like to see that happen. Oklahoma State make that an interesting game. How about game number 5?
The Chick-fil-A.
The Chick-fil-A, yeah. Boise, they know about the Georgia Dome.
We know about beating SEC.
They know how to win games in the Georgia Dome, and now they're going to play Ole Miss, who's ranked number 19 in preseason, and got Bo, the quarterback, is going to be playing Sunshine, and Ole Miss has got a lot to show in this. You know, they really have to show that they are worthy, but Boise's going to come in and saying, once again,
I just feel a lot better than I did last year just because we actually have a defense this year. We actually have
You need a defense.
secondary.
Yeah.
Which last year we just struggled so badly with every single pass anybody threw was a touchdown.
You know, I look at this game, and if you look at it on paper, Ole Miss has got more talent. I mean, hands down, they've been recruiting, and always compared to Boise State. But Boise State's that team that always seems to play with heart. Boise State seems to perform well on big games.
And they know how
Whereas
to win
Ole
openers,
Miss,
for sure.
Ole Miss, I don't know if I've seen that in years past. Have they performed at big stages? Not really. So
I have 2 things I want to say. First of all, Ryan Carson's a new coach, so it'll be a new twist, harder for Ole Miss. And second of all, Ole Miss can't seem to keep their players on the field.
Sure.
They have so many suspensions right now.
That's
Most
true.
of their big players won't be able to play in the first game.
Yeah.
I will say this: if Boise State wins, it will be a very impressive upset, and I think it will catapult them in rankings into the top 25. I believe.
Yeah, I think it would too. Okay, game number 4, we have number 20, Texas A&M, which I think is putting them way up too high, considering all the questions with them. And they're going to be playing number 10, South Carolina. To me, this is a more interesting game than the FSU Oklahoma State game.
Right. I was also saying, why not make this game day instead? But it's okay.
That's all right.
I guess they know what they're doing.
But
Maybe it's
there's
just
big
fans.
quarterback questions on both sides of the ball here.
Sure.
What either one of these are what's going to happen?
And I think it comes down to South Carolina's overall better team.
I think South Carolina's overall better team too, and Spurrier. I think that Texas A&M has too many holes.
Yeah, I think when you think about it too, it's at South Carolina at home. So South Carolina, it's so funny because when you look at these teams, you think of Texas A&M flashy offense. That was kind of what you expected out of Spurrier back when he was in Florida. He was 5 wide, throw the ball all the time. But now you turn the table, and I feel like Spurrier's built a team in South Carolina that's not just about the pass; it's about running the ball, hard-nosed football. So I like South Carolina in this matchup too. I think that they're talent-wise just a little step ahead.
All right, how about the number 3 game? We've got and this is an interesting game, particularly as far as rankings are concerned. We've got number 14 Wisconsin playing number 13 LSU, and they're going to be playing this in Houston. So they're going to be playing more of a neutral field as well. What do we think is going to happen here?
I really think this is interesting. I mean, you've got Wisconsin, a hard-nosed team out of the Big Ten, going up against LSU's a tough team. Yeah, so I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think this could be
a football right here.
Potentially a 13-10, 17-13 matchup. It's going to be tough-nosed.
Once again, like Josh was saying, I think this is a better idea for a game day.
Exactly.
than going back to the other one. But hey, okay, number 2, we got number 16 Clemson, and they're going to be playing number 12 Georgia. Once again, another really interesting matchup. ACC, you got SEC. Both of these, just like the Texas A&M and South Carolina, both of these have questions at quarterback. What's going to happen here? Who's going to perform? But normally, all 4 of those teams can come up with quarterbacks.
Sure.
So I think that we'll see. We're going to see what's going to happen. But what do we think is going to happen?
At Georgia.
Yes.
So I think that obviously favors. Last year Clemson won, but that was at home for Clemson. I mean, this is to me as a coin toss. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I think that on the outset, I think the running game of Georgia is stronger. Clemson relied on the pass. So I would think Georgia.
I would have choose Georgia too.
Yeah. All right. So the number 1 game, we got UC Davis playing at number 11 Stanford. I mean, what kind of a game is that?
Number 1?
How is that a game? I don't even know. Oh, I'm sorry. Not that one. Okay. It's South Dakota playing at number 4 Oregon.
What?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, no. How about William and Mary playing at number 40 Virginia Tech?
Hey, smart kid.
Okay, my thought is, once again, this whole playoff system is going to eliminate games like this at the beginning of the season. 2015, we probably won't see too many games like this. 2016, they're going to be eliminated. It's not good for UC Davis, South Dakota, William and Mary. Maybe William and Mary is playing because they're both in Virginia. You think that's what it is?
Probably travel.
2 Virginia teams playing against each other.
I think it's Virginia Tech preparing for Ohio State next week. That's all.
Wait, I thought Josh had an upset alert.
If my upset alert was going to be William and Mary. Because you guys, James Madison did it.
Because Virginia Tech comes out of the gates horribly. So we're going to see what can Virginia Tech actually come out and have a strong win at the beginning of the season.
Well, thankfully it's against William and Mary, not a team like Alabama last year. The year before
That's
that.
true.
With all these
That is
different
true.
teams.
Well, hopefully, you would think Stanford's probably going to destroy UC Davis.
Wait.
Oregon's
going to destroy. Stanford
should destroy
has
South
been
Dakota.
ready. They're not. They'll stop you guys.
Yeah, that's true. Oregon may try and get up into the hundreds. Who knows? Yeah, but those again, we put that at number 1 just to say these types of games are probably not going to exist anymore because of the whole playoff system in the future. But that's our first week preview, and we are excited about what's going to happen.